Buddha.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you're all enjoying your weekend. Hopefully, you're all enjoying your Sunday. How's everybody doing on this great Sunday? Shout out to all of you in the chat right now. I'm going to do a roll call here shortly. But before I do that, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with anybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all are hitting the emojis down there at the bottom. It does help with the YouTube algorithms. It does help the live stream get out there. So I would greatly appreciate that. And any support that you all give to this channel, it is greatly appreciated. And I do thank you for it. The Yankees won yesterday. They broke their 4-game winning streak, which finally, it needed to happen. And now they need to win tonight's game. And tonight's game is an evening game. So obviously lineup is not going to come out yet while we're live, but shout out to everybody in the chat. And folks, I am 5 subscribers away from 700. So if there are 5 people out there that are watching this right now, hit that subscribe button, join in on the conversation. Let's get to 700. Let's go over that 700 mark. Let's continue growing this channel. Your guys and gals' support has been amazing. And I am greatly great. I'm grateful for it. I appreciate every single one of you. So let me say what's up to the chat here. So we got Jonathan. Good morning. Stephen B. What's up? We got our Orioles fan here, the Back It Up Binge podcast. What's going on, man? How are you? Eunice Rivera. What's going on? Good morning. Joe. What's up? Dev Finch. What's up? Lou. What's up? Nosebleed section. What up? Ken, what's going on? Jared, what's going on? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Morning. How are you, man? What's going on? And Nosebleed section has gifted somebody a Strike Zone membership. Nosebleed section, you are the man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So somebody got gifted a membership. So you could thank Nosebleed section and Nosebleed section. As always, I do greatly appreciate your support. You've been one of my best subscribers. I mean, everybody's been great. Don't get me wrong, but you've been amazing. And we got Sean Browning in the building. We got Michael in the building. Yay! My fellow Cleveland Guardians fan. What's up, man? Hello from Finland. What's up? How are you? Hey, Cleveland's been killing it, man. They're killing it in the AL Central. So good for you guys. Good for you guys. Ken also gives somebody with the membership. All right, Ken, another one of my best subscribers out there. He's one of my best supporters. Ken, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. You guys are some of the best of the Strike Zone crew. But will the Yankees finally win a series? I mean, that was the title for today, right? I mean, we got to talk about the Yankees, right? We got to talk about the Yankees. What a game yesterday. What a freaking game yesterday. They beat the Red Sox 14-4. Ben Rice hits 3 home runs. He's the first rookie in Yankees franchise history to hit 3 home runs in one game. You know, he tied I forget what it was. He tied Lou Gehrig for most home runs in a game by a rookie with 7 RBIs. And what an incredible game for him. You know, that was just incredible. That was just an incredible game. All around, the team just played extremely well. I mean, it wasn't just Ben Rice, but he was the star player of the game. I mean, you could tell he was so happy. And when he took that curtain call, he didn't even know where to go. They were telling him, "Hey, go here, tip your hat to the fans." You know, he was just so excited. But what more can you say about Ben Rice? I'm so happy they called him up. You know, I'm happy he got the opportunity. They need to continue playing him in the lineup. If they want, you know, they got to continue playing him. Like, let's make it happen, guys. Come on. You know, he's got the potential. He's always had the potential. I've seen a lot of this guy's highlights, and of course, getting the information from from Dane Huber. Sorry, from Dane Huber and Rob. Ben Rice is the real deal. He really is. He really is. And I wanted to say, what's up? Hey, what's going on? First time seeing you in the chat. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Sierra, who just killed it on the Upper Deck show with Lynn. Man, Sierra's just killing it every Sunday. Just showing up every Sunday morning, killing it with Lynn. I mean, folks, if you have not seen the Upper Deck on the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast channel, go check them out on Sundays. It's her and Lynn on Sundays at 11. They absolutely kill it. Sierra knows her baseball. She knows her stuff. And if you mess with Sierra, she's going to come after you. I'll come after you if I have to as well. So just so everybody knows. All right. Yo, we got my guy Maza in the building. Make sure you all check out Ford Train Express. What's going on? Bro, I don't know what you're doing, but if you feel free to jump on if you got time. If you can't, I understand if you're out and about. But, yeah, Ben Rice is cooking. Ben Rice is cooking. Yeah, sweet swing the kid has. Yeah, he's got a sweet swing, all right, man. His patience at the plate, his approach to the plate, I like it. I like it. He's been looking fantastic so far. So good. Great for Ben Rice, man. Like I said, he needs to continue playing. Even when Rizzo comes back, he needs to continue playing. He needs to continue starting, right? And Rizzo could be a guy that comes off the bench. He could be a mentor to Ben Rice. So let's hope that's the case. Yeah, he put him in the rice cooker yesterday. Facts on that. Yeah, Carter Crawford. Yep, he's pitching tonight. So it's not going to be easy, and it's just like my guy. Where is that post from the Back It Up Binge podcast? Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel here too. It's an Orioles channel here, but he said Crawford beat the Yankees on 6-16. Yep. He pitched well against the Yankees. The Yankees had zero answer for him. Yeah, I remember he pitched against Stroman. That was not a great outing by Stroman. Hill pitches tonight. Let's hope he can get back on track because he desperately needs to. And he's predicting that the Yankees get the series and they get the win. I hope so, because the Yankees desperately need to win a series. The last series that they won was against the Kansas City Royals. So we're almost approaching that 1 month mark, and this is a series. This is a series that the Yankees absolutely need to win. They got to win the series. And they got to win the majority of their games before the All-Star break, right? Because it doesn't get any easier, because after the Red Sox, you're going to play Tampa Bay, then Baltimore, both away, mind you. So let's also keep that in mind. But yesterday's game, I mean, I'm going to just kind of go through the lineup here, right? So Ben Rice, obviously the star of the game, 3 home runs. He went 3 for 5, 7 RBIs. All right, right now his batting average is sitting at 294. Juan Soto, he went 0 for 5. Batting average right now, 295. So Soto's batting average has dropped, actually, pretty significant. I mean, his batting average was around, 305, 310. He was up there, but he's been in a little bit of a slump as of late. Aaron Judge, 2 for 5. His batting average, 312. Jahmai Jones is he filled in towards the end of the game, but yeah, I'm not going to count him, but his average is at 265. Verdugo went 2 for 5 yesterday. He hit a homer. His batting average is at 246, but he needs to improve. Anthony Volpe, he's been in a slump, 1 for 5. Trent Grisham, 1 for 4. He's batting 163. I mean, Grisham's been a little bit better compared to where he first started, but there needs to be some improvement with him. Trevino went 1 for 1. Austin Wells pinch hit for him. Austin Wells drew that walk and got an RBI. So, good for Austin Wells. I'm glad Boone pinch hit, put him in as a pinch hitter. That was smart. Oswaldo Cabrera went 2 for 2, and then DJ LeMahieu went 2 for 3. So, the Yankees bats, not bad at all. I like how this team performed yesterday. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I definitely was not expecting a 14-4 victory, but that was a great that was just a score that I'm sure none of us were expecting. I thought the game would be a lot closer, honestly, but hey, even if it was, I'll take the win. Whether it's a blowout or a close game, a win is a win in my book. So that's the way I see it. All right. And Gerrit Cole, he still had a good outing, right? He only pitched a little over 4 innings. He gave up 4 runs. He struck out 8, walked 2. His ERA right now is in the high sixes, but you got to keep in mind, there was that one game against the Mets where he got completely, he got destroyed by the Mets. But that ERA, I feel like, is going to come down. He's settling in, but his pitch count got high very early. So, but overall, I feel like he still pitched a good game despite giving up 4 runs and 7 hits. I'll take that from him. So good on Gerrit Cole. What else we got here? Oh, really? Red Sox fans are saying he's taking steroids? Okay. Back it up, Binge. What are we saying? Typical Red Sox infield, seen it a few times this season, handing runs to the Yanks. Yeah. Cole will get there, man. Let him warm up. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be fine. Gerrit Cole's going to be fine. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about him. Yeah, just in time for postseason where it matters. Exactly, and that's where it truly matters. And I keep saying it. I know us fans. Yeah, we want the Yankees to finish at the top of the division, which, you know, they're 2 games behind the Orioles, and that's not bad, all things considered, especially with the slump that the Yankees were on. The Orioles lost yesterday to the Oakland A's 19-8. I was surprised by that score, and maybe Back It Up Binge podcast can kind of fill us in as far as why that went down and what happened in that game. But I was a little surprised. Now for as a Yankees fan, I mean, I'm happy, because the game now it's the Yankees are 2 games behind. But like I said, maybe Back It Up the Back It Up Binge podcast could kind of fill us in on what happened in yesterday's game, because I was really surprised on the A's going off on him. I totally did not expect that. But like I said, maybe he can talk to us a little bit about that. What else? So how do we feel about yesterday's win, though, folks? I mean, how are we feeling? I mean, it was a much needed victory, especially after Friday night's loss. Friday night's loss was a disaster. That game should have been won. Clearly it should have been won. But unfortunately, Clay Holmes, he blew it. He gave up that 2-run shot against Yoshida, and they ended up winning in extra innings. The Yankees, since 2022, are 4-21 in extra innings, and they're 1-6 this season in extra innings. So Yankees in extra innings, they just don't match up well. So it's pretty sad, actually. But let's hope if they do get into any of those extra inning games that they can win. But so far it hasn't been looking good for them. Oh, and we got my guy Brian Gustin. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Hope everyone's having a great day. Must need a win for the Yankees yesterday. Hopefully we can take the series today. That's right, man. And Brian, I just wanted to quickly say this. It was good to meet you and your wife yesterday. It was awesome. Love to meet up with you all one day again. But it was great talking to you and getting to know both the both of you, man. So shout out to you, Brian, and say what's up to the wife, man. Tell her I said hello. Hopefully you're all doing well. Looks like you all made it home safe yesterday, so I'm glad to see that. But yeah, that is the beautiful thing about baseball. It's not sometimes unpredictable. I feel like it's unpredictable all the time, because we have these you have these expectations, but then it doesn't go as planned. Yeah, Sierra, we all met up yesterday. I appreciate it. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah, we met up yesterday. Me, myself, Brian, and and his wife. So got to meet Gusto's girl. So what do we got here? What is our friend saying? So he's saying the Orioles started Povich, his like fifth 5-6 career start. Then Irvin came in, got thumped. One of those games. Still scored 8 runs on 16 hits. They got Gerrit on the hill for the series win today. Okay. Cool. So are you saying that with the A's winning yesterday, was it just because of the starting pitching? Is that what I'm understanding? I just want to make sure. No matter what team you cheer for, it's not worth the negativity. No, not really. And Michael, I don't know how familiar. I know you're a Guardians fan. I don't know how familiar you are with Yankees fans, but Yankees fans, when this team is in a slump or if they're losing a bunch of games, the fans go ballistic. They go ballistic. They go crazy, and they just think that the whole world is just falling down and the Yankees are just back to their old ways or whatever the case is. I mean, fans get really, really frustrated. So, you'll see that. I don't know how. Again, I don't know how familiar you are with Yankees fans, but it's quite entertaining. I mean, again, do I get upset when the Yankees lose? Of course. Is it frustrating to see them in a slump? Of course. Do I want them to bounce back? Of course I want them to bounce back. I mean, they absolutely need to. So unfortunately, injuries have plagued them. They have depth pieces, but they're also hurt too. So just to throw that out there, So yeah, pitching. I figured as much. Let me ask you this question too. There, back it up, Binge. Do you expect the Orioles to go after some starting pitching? I'm assuming yes. So I'm assuming you're probably expecting them to go after some starting pitching, and if so, who do you want the Orioles to go get? A's are not. They're actually not a bad team. They're playing better than expected, and you know what? Good for them. The way I see it, Sean. The thing with the A's is that they've been getting a lot of heat. As far as their ownership goes, and and as far as the team goes, but they're not backing down. They're putting up a fight this season. They're not gonna. I don't see them doing anything big, but good for them for standing their ground. Yeah, those were down 17-1 at one point. That was insane. That was completely insane. Positivity. Nosebleed section. You don't need to tell me. I'm already gonna do it. I'm already gonna do that. So don't you worry about that, sir. Sell the team. It's Glaber's fault. Yeah, sell the team. It's everyone's fault. Ownership, players, just general manager, front office. Just sell the team. Who cares? And like Brian Gustin said, make sure you all hit the like and share, turn on the notifications, smash those emojis. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, folks, if you all could hit those emojis on the bottom, it does really help out the channel. Hit that like button, share this channel out. I'm only just a few subscribers away from 700. So if there's a few of you out there that are watching this for the first time, come join the chat, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this channel over 700. So we're slowly but surely growing this channel out, and I appreciate every single one of you. And all support is greatly appreciated. Send Jiggaman some pics tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait for that, man. Yeah, I sent that picture to Celso or Jiggaman. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, hold on. It's your birthday today, Nosebleed section? Yo, if it's your birthday, say yes. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to Nosebleed. That's what's up. Happy birthday. All right. What are you, like 21? You just turned 21? I'm just wondering. He looks young. Everybody wish Nosebleed section. Everybody in the chat, let's wish Nosebleed section a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, man. I hope you have a great day. You know, you make the best out of it. So happy shout out to Nosebleed Section, man. If you guys don't know Nosebleed Section, he's a super cool guy, very nice guy. He said 52 and going strong. All right, I thought you were like 21, but we'll go 52. That's fine. That's fine. 52. Man, you want to know what's crazy, Nosebleed Section? I got two brothers I have three older brothers, and two of them are older than you. And that is no joke. That is no joke. Like, I got two brothers that are older than you. That is wild. Yeah, 52 is the new 21. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Oh my God. And you're getting plenty of love from the chat, man. Appreciate all of you showing Nosebleed Section love. But let me get to this chat, this comment here. Go after pitching. Crochet. Yeah, I figured Crochet would be on the top of their list, and you all could afford to get Crochet for sure, especially with the amount of talent with the deep farm system you all have. Flaherty's name, but he failed last year. Flaherty's not bad. Teams will try to fleece the O's. Oh, I have no doubt. Elias knows what he's doing for sure. Do you another pitcher? So I was on a panel yesterday with some other content creators, Yankee content creators. They're back it up binge, and one pitcher that was brought up was Tadek Skubal. I think I don't know if the Tigers are going to trade him, but that would be another good starting pitcher. I would love for the Yankees to go after him. I think he's a great pitcher. I like his stuff, but you think Orioles go after somebody like him? Crochet, I could see. Do you see the Orioles going after Jesus Luzardo? Let me ask that question to you. What up, Mello? Yeah, for real, man. Hopefully Hill can shut him down. Oh, and Brian Gustin with the 199 super chat. Thank you, Brian. And he says happy birthday, Nosebleed Section. Brian, thank you for the 199 super chat, bro. Thank you. That means the world to me, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to my guy, Brian, for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it was awesome meeting you and your wife yesterday. You guys were a lot of fun, man. But next time we meet, man, we definitely have to spend a little more time together. I know we still spent some time, but I know you all had to get running and go up to Fort Collins to go get some chicken and drive back. So, y'all had a long day for sure. So, I was like, I always want to respect people's time, so, and yeah, plenty of birthday love for my guy, Nosebleed Section. Nosebleed Section, you deserve it, dude. You deserve it. You look great. And Nosebleed Section, the birthday boy. Oh, stop it. We should, you guys should be sending him money. Nosebleed Section coming through with the $2 super chat. Shout out to the birthday boy. That's what's up. Thank you. Oh, you were there in the chat last night. Yeah, there was a bunch of you there. That chat was going. That was going great. Was like fast, man. Those comments were coming in great. So I appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you. Let's see. Back it up. So Skubal will be great. Key is how much control they have left for what the O's give up. Don't like Skubal. He returned my car without. Oh man. Okay. So for you personally, you're just like, I don't want that guy. Oh, that's messed up. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. We'll take him. The Yankees will take him. Oh my God. That's funny. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just thinking of pitchers, but what about Jesus Luzardo? I know he's hurt, but his name has been mentioned on quite a few occasions. So what do you think about somebody like him? Yeah, y'all just got Guidry back. True. And you guys think you'll sign what's his face? Corbin Burns back this offseason? You think he'll be back in an Orioles uniform? And Ken saying happy birthday. Man, everybody dropping that birthday love, man. Oh my goodness. Plenty of birthday love. That's what's up. See, that's why I like this chat, man. Everybody's like supporting each other. It's great. So shout out to all of you. And again, make sure y'all all are hitting that like button. So Let me ask this question to the chat, and I want you all to answer me. So, hopefully, with yesterday's win, which in the Yankees won in dominant fashion, 14-4. Do you think this is the spark that they needed? Do you think that this is the fire that lit a fire under their butts to go on a winning streak and go on a hot streak before the All-Star break? I mean, what are we thinking? I know it's not easy, right? All the team, they got to win the series against Boston. Uh, they haven't won a series in almost a month, and then they go on to play Tampa Bay and Baltimore. So it doesn't get any easier. So, what do you all think? Do you think that they go on this hot streak now? Let me know what you all are thinking and why. Tell me why. Army Chow Mein, what's going on, Army Chow Mein? How we doing? Happy Sunday to you. Ken is saying no. He's saying a hard no. Yes, I do think it was the spark. Okay, so you think this is the spark that sends them on a big winning streak? The lights of fire under them. Okay, I got you. Not all of us, no. I mean, I know there's a good chunk of people that live in New York. I was born and raised in New York, but I haven't been living in New York in a really long time. So, but I was born and raised there. Yeah, nosebleed section lives in Jersey. So there's a couple of us in Colorado. I know there's plenty of folks on the East Coast, whether it be New York, Jersey, Virginia, Florida, and we got some folks from the Midwest. I know I got some folks on the West Coast. So we're all over, man. We're all over. You're entitled to your own opinion on that one there, bud. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, New York to Florida to Colorado. Exactly, Brian. So, yeah, Lou lives in New York. And just before he got that RBI hit, there was a chant coming from this that DJ sucks. What do you people think of that? Should fans pressure did? Nah, you know what, man? I listen. I don't think it's all right for the fans to be saying that. It's kind of like when the Yankees, when the fans were chanting, "We want Soto," when Trent Grisham was up to bat against the Dodgers in that one game, and Trent Grisham answered him by hitting a 3-run shot. So, yeah, DJ he's not the player that he once was. Okay, there's no denying that. Yeah, he had a great game yesterday. It was great to see, but there needs to be more of that consistency from DJ. Now, with all that being said, the Yankees still need a third baseman, and hopefully they address that somehow at the deadline. Pacific Northwest. Okay. So you're like either Washington or Oregon area? No doubt. But yeah, what do you all think though? How do you think? Do you think yesterday's game was? I know it's one game. I get what Ken is saying here. One game doesn't ignite the bats, but do we think that this win from yesterday lit a fire under them, and they're going to continue winning games? I don't expect them to win in dominant fashion like they did yesterday, but you think this team will be better motivated now? I mean, nobody expected a 14-4 victory yesterday. Let's be honest. I thought the game was going to be a lot closer. I was expecting like a 6-5 type of win, but yeah, the offense just blew up yesterday, so which is great to see. I hope they get something going. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's going to be if they could end these games on like a high note before end on wins. Right before the All-Star break, it'd be good if they ended on a high note. It'd be fantastic. Yeah, if Hill can have a bounce back performance and someone not named Judge or Soto can step up offensively again, they can get a hot streak going. 100%. Although like I said earlier, I mean Soto's been on a little bit of a slump lately. I mean his batting average fell down to 299. Now 299 is not terrible. But it's better than some of the other guys on the team. But his batting average has kind of fallen a little bit, and he's slumped a little bit. Judge has been killing it as of late. Obviously, Ben Rice has truly stepped up. Wells has actually not been bad either. Wells has actually he's been playing well. But, Volpe, Verdugo, these guys have to step up. Soto, I know he'll be back. He'll step up, even though he's been in a bit of a slump lately. LeMahieu, obviously, he had a good game yesterday, but we need to see more of that from LeMahieu. The question is, are we going to? The way the bats were looking, it looked like they turned a corner. Hopefully. They're taking the chances walking Soto and Judge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, they're going to walk Soto. They're going to walk Judge because they want to get to the other batters. So, or they're going to pitch to the other batters. So they, if they could get away from Soto, Judge, then the rest of the lineup becomes easier. But hopefully, that's not the case moving forward. It's looking like they. Let's see what's Brian saying. Saying a lot of important games within our division coming up to finish the month of July. Yeah, July is going to be a hard month. I mean, this is another hard month. The Yankees schedule, ever since the season started, has not been an easy one. So the month of July is not any easier. Their schedule is not going to get any easier till August. August, it does become a little bit easier when you compare it to this month. But we'll see what happens. Right. So let's hope for the best. Patience at a plate wants to see more small ball. Verdugo bunt yesterday was nice. Yeah, no doubt. That was nice. And they've been trying to bunt a little more as of late, which is something that they need to do. We all saw Austin Wells pinch hit for Jose Trevino, which that was a good move. I did agree with that move. He drew a walk out of that, and that was just a good at bat by Austin Wells. And Yankees, in that seventh inning, or not seventh inning, in that fifth inning, they ended up scoring 7 runs, and then they tacked on 4 more in the seventh. I mean, yeah, the Yankees just absolutely killed it in yesterday's game. And let's see what they do tonight. Let's see what they do tonight. Hopefully they can again win the series. It'll be great if they did. Let's see. Rice, Soto, Judge, Stanton will be dangerous when Stanton comes back. Oh my God. Yeah, Stanton's a missing piece in this lineup right now. And it's funny too. Right now, there's a lot of fans out there saying that, oh, well, Stanton's missing right now. There was also a lot of fans that were saying to DFA this guy before the season even started, which I thought was hilarious. They were already writing off Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah, he gets hurt every year. That it's on par for the course. I mean, it's unfortunate, but he's been, this season prior to his injury, he was having an excellent season. So we can't deny that. So hopefully when he comes back, I know he's been running, and yes, I'll probably see the jokes about him running, but he has been running. He has been rehabbing. So hopefully we see him sooner rather than later. By run value on Savant, Judge, and Soto have the 2 most valuable swings in baseball. Yeah, only after that, Volpe has positive run value and is healthy. No doubt. Absolutely. Until Stanton comes back, Rice should hit number 4. His plate approach could give Judge some needed protection. Agreed, but you know what? They moved him to the leadoff spot for a reason, and I feel like he's been playing well at the leadoff spot so far. So I think they'll continue playing him there. But at least that's my take. So we'll see. I mean, there's not really. I mean, the only other person you could put at the leadoff spot is probably Alex Verdugo, but I don't know if we want to do that right now. I like Ben Rice at that spot at the moment. Yes, I never really wanted the Yankees to trade for Cody Bellinger in the first place. Honestly, I don't. It's not that I dislike Cody Bellinger. I like Cody Bellinger. But I don't really want the Yankees to trade for him. Even if Rice wasn't up here, I still wouldn't want the Yankees to trade for him. Well, you know what? I take that back. Bellinger's a big maybe, but as of right now, no. I don't want the Yankees to trade for Bellinger. We got Ben Rice. Yeah, Yeah, exactly. But then who leads off? That like I was asking, like who leads off in that for the Yankees? I mean, Verdugo is the only one that makes sense. Volpe was taken out of there. Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing, right? Bellinger's contract with the Cohen tax, it's not happening. Remember, any contract, any money that the Yankees take on, they get taxed 110%. So keep that in mind, folks. Rice and Jahmai Jones are the only two players with positive run value, but they lack the qualifying number of pitches for Savant. Copy. True. When he is right, Volpe is good at leadoff. You can try Verdugo, DJ, Cabrera. DJ, respectfully disagree. Cabrera, I could see Cabrera, but he needs to play consistently. The guy is not getting a lot of consistent play. Verdugo makes the most sense out of those three. Yeah, but he's got to be consistent. I mean, he played well yesterday, but there needs to be more consistency. And I still say the Yankees need to trade for a third baseman at the deadline. I'm still sticking by that. Let's see, when you call up a minor leaguer, there isn't much major league scouting report on him yet. This is one fact. Yeah, exactly. Now, another. Speaking of minor league players, another player that the Yankees should call up. I think they should call up Vivas. And fill in at second base, So I think that needs to happen, right? Especially with Gleyber Torres being hurt, and unfortunately, like I said, I like Gleyber, but he's not having a great season. He's not going to get traded. I know some fans are saying you could trade Gleyber Torres, but even if you try to, what are you going to get back for him? But even then, he's not getting traded. He's finishing the season as a New York Yankee, but he will be in a different uniform come next season. John Birdie's the third baseman. Yeah, I'm not arguing. I mean, he's definitely a better third baseman. I'll take him over Cabrera and DJ. Hopefully as long as he's healthy. But I still see the Yankees potentially trading for a third baseman. It's possible. They're definitely going to go after some bullpen arms, no doubt. Yeah, no, I get that nosebleed section, but the thing is, it's just every time he's gone. A lot of times when he's gone up to bat, it's an automatic ground out. And that was Volpe's problem at leadoff, was that he was grounding out, or he was popping out. He was in a big slump. That's why they moved him down. I don't want to move DJ up to the leadoff spot yet till he starts getting more consistent. Any reason to try to go full set? Mentioned let Judge lead. No, I don't want Judge leading off. Let your best hitter get the most. Okay, Army Child. You know what? I see you're thinking. I see what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say, but I like Judge at the 3 spot. I'd rather put him number 3 or number 2. But I know I see where your brain is at, though. I do like your thinking. One game in the preseason. Not sure why I didn't try him there. I mean, they didn't put him there. I mean, they could do that later on, but Verdugo needs to start hitting. Oh, Vivas has no options? Okay. I was not aware of that. I'd have to look at that. They should focus on bullpen and third base before the deadline. Yeah, bullpen is a thing that they need to focus on. In a perfect world, I would like for them to trade for 2 lefty arms. Yeah, Birdie's a solid glove with leadoff experience and speed on the bases, no doubt. I mean, I was so happy when the Yankees traded for him, but yeah, unfortunately he got hurt. Yeah, anytime, bro. Folks in the chat, real quick, if you got a wrench next to you, that means you're a moderator. So the thing with moderators, So here's my expectations. Anybody who talks out of pocket or, any rude comments, like negative comments, when I mean negative, like I'm talking like discriminatory or, stuff like that, inappropriate. Let's use the word inappropriate. Any inappropriate comments, you know, delete those comments. If anybody's causing problems in the chat, delete those comments. As far as sports takes and opinions, do not delete those. I mean, everybody's allowed to have their takes and their opinions. We're not going to always agree with everything, so all opinions are welcome. So, but anybody who gets out of pocket and is causing problems, put them in timeout, get rid of them, delete them. Do what you got to do. Okay, so just wanted to throw that out there. The Schwarber argument. So you put your most valuable swinging bat at the spot that gets the most PA, not necessarily guaranteed winning strategy. Yeah, no, I get the idea, but then let me ask this, man. Since you're kind of picking my brain here, it's getting my brain working a little bit. I want to ask this though, because if you have Judge lead off, I mean, they're going to try and pitch around him and try to get to the other batters in the lineup. There's also that argument. I mean, what if you put Judge at 1 and then Soto 2, Ben Rice 3? They're gonna, you're gonna have to face those guys. I get it, but they're gonna try and pitch around those guys, right? So I'm just throwing that out there. What's up, Texas Buckeye, my man? How you doing? Get a starter and put Hill in the pen. Shout out to Texas Buckeye. That could very well happen. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens when at the deadline. Who knows what the Yankees are going to do? Sticking Judge in the one hole shortens the lineup even further. There are players on the farm who can help the infield. Options on the IL for the pen. Yeah, exactly. This is true. Yeah, there were times where he did lead off, but that was due to injuries in 2022. Yeah, Judge is best at 3. I think at best you put him. I like him at the 3 spot, and then the other one would be number 2. If there was another place I would put him in the lineup. Judge at number 3 usually has at least one man in front of him. Yep. Exactly. So. No, I like the ideas. Keep the ideas flowing. Keep it coming. This is why I like doing these live streams, because we get to have these types of discussions. Like what Army Chamberlain was saying or was asking. Like I get where he was coming from, but like I could see something like that happening. But then again, I like Judge where he is right now. I like him in that 3 spot. So, but. Real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. So make sure you all continue. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you were not. If you were checking this channel out for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Join in on the conversation. I'm only just a few subscribers away from hitting 700. Love to get there today if possible. So I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all are hitting the emojis at the bottom as well. And any support that you all give to this channel, it is greatly appreciated. And I do thank you for it. And thank you for clarifying that. So Vivas has all his options and his clock didn't start yet. Yep. Okay. There you go. So there's that. Just because he was hitting so many home runs. This is also true too. Texas Buckeye, that 62 home run season, he was hitting so many of them. This is also true. But there, to what Sean Browning was saying, there was also injuries. Soto and Judge should stay 2 and 3, plug and play leadoff Volpe, Rice, and Verdugo. Yeah, I mean those are 2 and 3. I agree. If you flip Soto and Judge, I wouldn't be upset. But I like where the 2 and 3 is currently. Lead off Volpe, Rice, Verdugo. I mean, those aren't bad options. You have 3 options there. Right now, Ben Rice has been killing it. So let's hope he continues being consistent. He says he's not going to change his approach, which is something that you want to hear from a player. Only time he's going to be in a situation where he doesn't have an opportunity to have a guy hit in front of him is the first time. After that, one hole almost never leads off in an inning. Yeah. Gets him about 40 extra plate appearances over the course of the season, over the 2 hole, about 70 plate appearances. Yeah, again, I see your thinking. I like your thinking. I like your approach here, but I like where Judge is right now. At best, like I like him at that 3 spot. The only other way I move him is if it's the number 2 spot, because I know Soto can hit third as well. But I like this current lineup right now. I don't want to mess with it too much. Also, just check Vivas and was never up with the Dodgers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't think he was. But that's good to know, though. My channel has should have so much more subscribers with all the interviews and stuff. Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. We're trying. It's definitely growing a YouTube channel is it's not easy, but you just got to put in the work, and you just have to stay consistent. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. But keep in mind too, Michael, I started my channel December 2nd, 2023. So I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. So I have no complaints, and I got all of you to thank for it as subscribers. So thank you all. So it looks like he is pressing. Yeah. I think he's trying. What do you mean by he is pressing? Like he's trying too hard, Texas, or what? I just want to understand what you're saying. Yeah, 303 more subs to 1,000 is so close. Yeah, 303. So there's 303 people out there. Hit that sub button. Yeah, I Texas Buckeye. I agree. I think he is trying too hard at the plate as of late. I think he's trying to do too much. He just needs to go back to, or not needs to go back to, but he needs to doing what he does best, staying patient at the plate and just get the hits, get on base. That's what he does best. So, let's hope let's hope he gets back to that. So his batting average right now is 299. It's not terrible, but it has dropped a little bit, like I was saying. So hopefully he gets that batting average back up to, the 300s again. Soto looks like Mets, right? Yeah, I don't know about that. The Mets are going to try hard to get him, but so are the Yankees. The Yankees they didn't trade for Juan Soto just to trade for Juan Soto. Trying to do too much over the course of this plateau. Yeah, he is. Especially as of late, with the Yankees' current slump that they were in, or they're still in it as far as I'm concerned, even though they bounced out of that slump in yesterday's game. But there needs to be more of that from him. He needs to be more consistent. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to do what I can. I enjoy doing this, and I'm gonna continue doing this. So, yeah, Lou, I get that, but I'm just talking about his batting average. It's dropped a little bit. So, his on base, his OBP is fine, absolutely. They're just not really. Yeah, you're right. They're not really pitching to him. I was curious about that too, there, Ken. I know he hurt his forearm there a couple of weeks ago. I was kind of wondering the same thing, if that's still giving him any problems. I don't know. Now I'll say this: if it's giving him any problems, hopefully he would say something. He doesn't want to risk himself for injury, especially this season, right, where he's going to go into free agency, because he's expected to get paid big bucks. So I don't think he wants to risk himself. And I don't think the Yankees should risk him either. And Mr. Coconuts, what's up, Mr. Coconuts? How you doing? How's your Sunday going, Mr. Coconuts? I mean, I don't care about the Mets mascots personally, but that's just me. So, but yeah, I don't know how many of you checked out the show yesterday with Jason. There was myself, Jason, Hector, Uncle Tats from Pinstripe Chronicles, and then Ryan Garcia from Fireside Yankees. But we were talking about different trade ideas and who the Yankees could go after or who the Yankees should target. Is there anybody? Are there any names that you all have that you all want the Yankees to look into? Like who are your lineup or players that you would want the Yankees to go after? The lineup is not going to come out till later. The game is at 7:00. It's an evening game, so you're probably not going to see that lineup come out till about like 4 or 5. So yeah, you're not going to see it yet. I dropped from 308 to 299, and Judge's average wasn't 318 and down to 312. Yeah, but like Soto's was a little more obvious. I mean, Judge, yeah, both of their batting averages dropped a little bit, but Soto's was like apparent though. Yeah, Texas Buckeye. It is an ESPN game. Exactly. Last 15 games, Soto's slugging 380 OPB, consistently over 400, but the power has gone the last 2 weeks. Couldn't be that he's not getting the good pitches to barrel. That's probably what it is too. That's probably what it is too. Oh, you watched the show? Cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Cool. Yeah, 0 for 12 till last night. Gotcha. 295. Well, he's currently at 299 right now as of yesterday, and going into today's game, he's at 299. Yeah, that I did like that take too from Hector for the trifecta. That would be perfect. I mean, in a perfect world, I would like the Yankees to get 2 left-handed arms for the bullpen because the left hands in the bullpen right now are kind of weak. Bob Clappish, you said you still want Bellinger. I understand. Why? Listen. So I want to ask you, why do you want Bellinger? Right now, the Yankees have Ben Rice. Why Bellinger? Not that I'm saying that Bellinger is a bad player. Bellinger is great, but do you see the Yankees taking on that salary as well? Because like I said, any salary that the Yankees take on, they get taxed 110%. A left-handed pen arms like Scott Alexander would be as effective as Tanner, or Scott Alexander would be as effective as Tanner Scott, but cost way less. So Scott Alexander, let me look him up real quick. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's a Oakland Athletic. Is that? Am I reading that right? 20-14 record through July 5th as far as his 3.32 lefty. He's 34. I don't know. I'm always skeptical of pitchers from the Oakland A's. Just never works out. So, yeah, he would be on the cheap. He would be a free agent after the season. So he'd literally be a rental. He's not owed a lot of money. So, yeah. I mean, Tanner Scott would be the same. Yanks need to bring up Jack Neely. I agree. Jack Neely's ready. I would love to have him. Too many teams still in the hunt. Teams that would be sellers are still alive in the wild card race. Absolutely, nosebleed. I've been saying the same thing. There's been a lot of there's a lot of teams, especially in the National League, that are in the hunt. So we don't know who else are going to be sellers. We know the obvious teams that are going to be sellers: White Sox, Angels, Marlins. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of teams looking at Tanner Scott though. So the Yankees are going to have plenty of competition. You had lots of nice input on needs and players you would like to see. I appreciate it. Thank you. Jazz value's too high. Bellinger should replace Verdugo. You guys won't like Verdugo coming in October. Uh, I don't know. I mean, Verdugo, I don't see him getting replaced. I really don't. I Are you talking about benching him or trading him? What are we getting at? Because I don't see that happening. As far as getting traded, I don't see that happening. I think he's going to finish the season as a New York Yankee. Potentially, he'll wear a different uniform come next season. Having Rice at first lets us aggressively go for McMahon and pass on Bellinger. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Rockies are not looking to trade Ryan McMahon unless if the Yankees get aggressive and they make the Colorado Rockies an offer they can't refuse there, Jake Boss. Which how's it going, man? Do we see the Rockies trading McMahon? I would love for the Yankees to get Ryan McMahon, but they have to make him an offer they can't refuse. And he comes with a team friendly contract. He's under team control, so he's I do like Ryan McMahon. He's one of the few good pieces on the Rockies. Nick Martinez is lights out away from Cincy. Tyler Anderson still having a career year, no doubt. Is going to cost maybe a 4A player at the most. Yeah, probably wouldn't have caught. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have to give up as much. This is true. Hey, my friend from Australia, what's up? Anyone the Yankees get at the deadline will cost them a lot. The Yankees' tax is real. You ain't lying there, Brad. What's up? Get called up after the trade deadline. He should. Yo, Brian, got to run. Taking the kids out on the lake in the kayaks. Go Yankees. We got this game tonight. That's right, Brian. Have a good day, Brian. Enjoy your time with the kids, man. Enjoy your time with the kids. Neely should have been a fortnight ago. For sure. This season is going to cap cost 21 mil. Bellinger doesn't opt out of his deal. The base salary is going to cost. Right. Oh, Sheepdog, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, man. How's it going? Thank you for being a subscriber. Welcome to the Strike Zone crew. You're part of a great channel. You're part of a great chat, man. So hopefully you're having a good day, Sheepdog. Thank you for being a subscriber, man. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Belly doesn't opt out in his second year. I'd be on a belly, but the contract is what's prohibitive. Otherwise, yeah, no doubt. It's just I think the Yankees. I think they should stick with Ben Rice, and they got T.J. Rumfield there too. So I mean, they have T.J. Rumfield as an option. So third base is a bigger need. I know Ken brought up John Birdie, but in my humble opinion, I still think they should go after a third baseman. Yeah, it does suck that Luis Rengifo is injured. They couldn't forget about that. Kevin Newman, for sure. But do we think the Diamondbacks are going to be sellers, though? Yeah, and best 9-hole hitter. I mean, they need somebody from the bottom, for the bottom of the lineup, no doubt. Planning to build around McMahon. Can't see him training as much as I'd like him. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, because they got McMahon, and then they signed Ezekiel Tovar, their young shortstop, to an extension. So, yeah, I can't say that. I think they're trying to build a team around those two guys. I think he has a 360-ish OBP. That's what I'm saying. I'm in agreement with you here, Army Chalmeen. I don't know that the Diamondbacks move on from him. I don't see it happening. Yeah, also true, Ken. I see, and I like Elias Diaz, but I don't know that the Yankees trade for a catcher. They have a plethora of catchers on their team right now, or not just on the major league roster, but like in the minor leagues. So, they got a lot of options at catcher. That's the Yankees are not short of catchers right now. The Yankees get Bellinger. They're only paying him for 2 months, but will cost you Jones, and then that's going to be that. That's exactly, Brad. He's not going to come cheap. And are fans willing to give up Spencer Jones? I'm not. Spencer Jones has a lot of value on this team. This is also true. But I mean, why wouldn't it be a deadline move though? I mean, the Rockies they're not going anywhere, let's be honest. Yeah, his next year his salary, what would be his salary for next year? And honestly, it would be silly for Cody Bellinger to opt out because we saw that debacle in the offseason with all of the Boris clients. So I mean, if he doesn't opt out, so for 2025 he would get paid 27. He would get paid 26 million if he doesn't opt out, and he would also there's a player option for 26 million for 2026. And if he continues playing for the Cubs, he won't be a free agent until 2027. So still think if the Yankees are willing to part with a young arm or two, they can get both Tyler Anderson and Zach Neto from the Angels. They have the worst farm for pitching. That's an idea. Yeah, I know there's a I'm sure I know there's a couple of those guys on the Angels. Yeah, Tyler Anderson, I've heard a lot about. I've seen his stuff. It's pretty good. The problem with McMahon is before this year he's below 100 OPS and plays in Colorado. Yeah, but I mean maybe a change of scenery for him will do him better on a better team, Joe. Next year's salary goes against next year's luxury tax nosebleed. Yeah. Well, we'll move Newman because he was brought to the while Perdomo was on the IL. Perdomo was back, and Blaze Alexander's their utility infielder. Okay, so there's another option there. Bellinger won't cost Jones. He'll be very cheap because of his contract. He could opt out if he has a great playoff run, or if he sucks, he'll opt in. His trade value is very low. One would hope. LB, I mean, I see what you're saying here, but when it comes to the Yankees, it's like the other teams are always trying to fleece them. So, I'd love for the Yankees to get Skubal. I think that would be great. That would be great. Well, he would be available. I don't trust these starters, especially the more innings they pitch. You know, he could be. He could be. I mean, the Texas Rangers could be sellers at the deadline. I think it'd be Eovaldi. I mean, he's looked great. If the Yankees got him, I wouldn't complain. Yeah, I agree, Brad. It's gonna be a tough deadline. Yes, indeed. I mean, I don't know who's going to be available. We don't know what teams are going to be sellers. So we truly don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. Well, this is where, okay, so nosebleed. So, yeah, they're going to do everything they can to sign Soto. Yeah, they got some other needs, but I think they're going to acquire some of those needs through their minor league system. Because remember what Hal was saying, that they can't, sustain like a $300 million payroll. It's not sustainable, and he's not wrong. Going anywhere after that, I think one of them will get moved. Yeah. I mean, I know you feel that way. I still think that they're going to try and find a way to have Dominguez and Jones play on the same team or play together. But we'll see what happens. You never know. Cody Bradford should be coming off the aisle very soon. Was very good in his 3 starts to start the season, for sure. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Cody Bradford does. Is insane. The Yankees are supposed to take on a $25 million contract and give away multiple high quality prospects. I wouldn't either, Rob. I agree. The Mets acquired Matt Gage from the Dodgers for cash. They optioned to AAA. All right. So they're just trying to get some pitching. Okay. Nosebleed, they'll use the farm. They can't. A lot of them want talent down there. Yeah, exactly, Brad. Exactly. If you're talking about the deadline, yeah, Brian Cashman does this a lot at the deadline. he goes after names that we never even heard of or never even thought of. So it'll be interesting to see what Brian Cashman does and what the Yankees do at the deadline. So, but according to Buster Olney and Ken Rosenthal, he's going to be really aggressive. So we'll see what happens. Detroit might trade Flaherty. Yeah, I did hear about that. Skubal. Yeah, he's probably not going to be available. I agree with that. Although I wish he would be because I like him. Trade deadline is like a box of chocolates with cash from the Yankees. You never know what you're going to get. 2016, I was fuming when Miller got traded. Yeah, I mean, you never know what the Yankees are going to do with these guys. Or what they're going to do at the trade deadline. When Miller got traded, yeah, that was a bit of a shock. Keep in mind, I know they didn't do anything last season. They only got Keenan Middleton, but apparently, Cashman had three trades that were ready to go, but Hal overruled them. So just to throw that out there, in 2022, they tried getting Luis Castillo. They tried getting Juan Soto, but they got turned down because they didn't like the packages that was offered. So it's not that Cashman isn't trying. It's just other teams are not liking what the Yankees are offering. So, well, they're not going to all fit in the outfield. I get that, Ken, but there's going to be a point in time where, with Judge, he's gonna be older. And no, I'm not saying Judge is going to be moved over to first base. I know there's been people talking about that, but I don't see that happening. But I could see a time and place where he's going to be more of a DH than an outfielder. He'll still play the outfield, but I'm talking about as he gets a little bit older. So could I still see Jones or Dominguez? Could I still see one of those guys getting traded? Yeah. But if I had to say who would get traded out of those two guys, I could see Dominguez before Jones. Honestly, because Jones has a lot of upside to him. If the Yankees didn't really value Spencer Jones, I mean, they would have traded him in the offseason, but they didn't. Yeah, Cashman does a lot of trades, and sometimes we think they're like, some fans think it's like a dumpster dive, but then they end up being really good trades. Bellinger will only cost 2 months' salary this year. The Cubs will have paid the rest already. Yeah, Cashman almost he get Chapman and Miller. Yep. Remember that Cashman can be aggressive in proposals, but still, yeah. I mean, Hal has to say yes. Hal has to say yes. He's the owner. Sorry. Lower to now, not wait until. Yeah, but the thing is, Brad, I don't think anybody's going to be selling right now. That's why you're seeing the Yankees make these like low level type of deals, these low level trades. They're just to fill in holes for now. But I think these moves that you're talking about, I don't think it's going to happen until the deadline. I get what you're saying though. Oh, sweet. Okay. All right, Charles Barkley. That should be fun. Hopefully you have a good time. Agreed, FJ. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Jones, Dominguez, Judge, and Soto in the outfield rotating the DH spot. Yeah. Sheepdog, yeah. No doubt. Can the smartest high is to let Soto get his $550 million somewhere else? We need depth. Hal could get Bregman, Adames, and Burns with the type of money Soto is looking for. Well, I see where your brain is at there, OB, but I'll tell you what, if Soto signs with another team, the Yankees fans are going to lose their minds. A lot of them will. Just saying. Yeah, Aiden, we were talking about Eovaldi. Yankees are more likely to trade Jones, especially with IFA money paid to Dominguez. That I could see too, but I don't know. Be interesting. But Jones has a lot of upside. Not going to be a popular move, but Verdugo, an arm, and a 4A guy for Brian Reynolds and Chapman doesn't address third base needs and brings pass on Chapman. I'm done with all this Chapman. I just didn't like the way things ended with him and the Yankees. No, thank you. Hal has to say yes if Cash would increase the salary. Cash doesn't need Hal's approval. Jones would get traded unless they want to have Soto long term. Yeah. Don't forget, we still have Stanton in the clogs. That does exactly. There's also Giancarlo Stanton. We're forgetting about him. He could very well be like an expensive bench piece for all we know. Bregman. Look, Bregman's good. All right. No doubt. I'm not denying his talent, but yeah, I'm not really wanting Bregman personally, but that's just me. The Yankees think highly of Jones and have already said that he is untouchable. Exactly. There will be a riot in the Bronx if we don't riot. Oh, big time. Big time. And hell no to Chapman. Agreed. DJ and Stanton retire at season's end. Save more money and open up roster spots for next year. Well, Stanton's not going anywhere. DJ, I don't see them DFAing him. But I see them DFAing DJ before Stanton. But let's be honest, I don't think either one of those guys are getting DFA'd or retiring. Come on. That's right, sheepdog. Soto loves being a Yankee. If Yankees close to offer close to Soto, I think he stays. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Let's see what that money's going to look like. That contract is going to be crazy. So he's going to get paid, though, one way or another. He is getting paid 100%. A huge note to Chapman. Yeah, he quit on the Yankees. Forget that guy. Forget him. Lou, I could see that. And I could see him getting a contract in between those numbers. Hal needs to get Ben Joyce from the Angels and make him a closer. He was making the Cubs players look like little kids yesterday. Yeah, 103 miles per hour. As long as his arm doesn't break and doesn't require UCL surgery, then sure. Yeah, I'm not really much of a Bregman. So, yeah, DJ has 2 years left. I mean, right. Yeah, they're 2.5 games out of the wild card. So, Astros are sneaking their way back in. Yeah, he does take an injury vacation. This is true. I might be the only one, but I still think DJ will come around. Well, Rob, I hope he does. I hope he does. But, he played well yesterday. We need more of that consistency from him, though. One game is not going to cut it. I think the Yankees need a veteran catcher that can control the game for the World Series. What's up, Jorge Leon? You got there like Maldonado. Well, you got maybe Maldonado or the Elias Diaz from the Rockies that Ken brings up. He would be a good piece, but I don't know. I don't see the Yankees trading for a catcher. So, but again, never know what's gonna happen. No way, Wells for life. Yeah, Wells, I think, is a part of the Yankees' future plans, and hell, I could be wrong on that too. So, but yeah, shout out to all you folks in the chat, though. I mean, this chat is on fire today, so greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with anybody you know. Any support that you all give to this channel, it is greatly appreciated, and I do thank you for it. It does mean the world to me, so thank you. Wills needs to continue getting consistent playing time. Yeah, I mean, look at those numbers. I mean, in the last 10 games, he's hitting 320 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, so he's doing good. Yeah, there's plenty of catching in the system. That's exactly. They have so many catchers in the system. Yankees haven't had like decent catchers in a long time. I know some fans were talking about Gary Sanchez. I was never really a big Gary Sanchez fan personally, but outside of him, too, that they haven't really had anything for catcher. Bleacher Report suggested the Yankees were offering Augustine Ramirez for Bellinger. Really? I would pass on that. Yeah, he had surgery on his wrist last year. I don't know. He's not the same. He's just not him throwing the ball. He just hasn't been the same. So I don't know. I don't know if he's still hurt from that or what. But he's definitely not the catcher that he once was. Wells should be the starting catcher. Wells is the future with Augustine Ramirez getting ready in the minors. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees value Augustine Ramirez a lot. They really do. They really value him. They're not going to be able to keep all the catchers, but I think he's one of those catchers that they're going to keep. Brian McCann, yeah, I don't know, man. He was all right. I mean, I don't want to say all right. He was good, but I still wasn't totally sold on him. Would I rather get a third baseman or a relief pitcher? So if I had to pick, I would say a relief pitcher, Charles Barkley, because you can never have too much pitching, and pitching wins games. Soto will stay. His personal barber, Jordan, said that Soto and Hal stopped the contract conversations a few weeks ago because they were too far apart. Soto's looking for $580 million. Well, we'll see. Well, until I didn't hear nothing from. That's his personal barber, but I want to hear it from Cashman and Hal. Yeah, there was conversations, but who knows what those conversations is? I'm not. I need to hear it out of the Yankees' mouth, not the barber personally. But that's me. Rice, Wells, Cabrera need to be played more. Yeah, I mean, Rice and Wells absolutely. Cabrera, it'd be good to see him play more, but but he's going to split time with him and DJ. Right now, he's going to get plenty of playing time with Gleyber Torres being hurt. And Jorge Leon is saying, as a Mets fan, I don't want Soto, but I won't be surprised if the Mets get him. And Yankees get Alonso. I don't see the Yankees getting Alonso. I appreciate your take there, but I don't want the Yankees to get Alonso. How come as a Mets fan you don't want Soto? I'm just curious. That's actually interesting to me. Right, Sean Browning, exactly. Diaz is a pure rental player. He was a free agent at the end of the year. Doesn't block anyone, but for a postseason run, that's another argument for sure. But like I said, the Yankees have a lot of catching. Last great catcher was Posada, 100%. Oh, and yeah, I got to 700 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Thank you to all 700 of you. Greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. Wow, that's crazy. 700 subs. So let's get on the road to 800 now, folks. Let's get this channel growing. Thank you all so much, Jonathan. Thanks for letting me know. 700 subscribers. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Holy smokes. I'm not giving up on Wells. LI. Don't include me in that. We're getting veterans like rookies. I'm telling you that the Yankees, I don't know how much of the chat you've been listening to, but I'm saying the Yankees have a plethora of catchers. They don't need to get catchers. And you said getting veterans. I mean, you want Alex Bregman, right? I mean, I understand why, but he's a veteran. I'm like you. I want them to go after Ryan McMahon. I like Ryan McMahon. Let's hope that's the case there, Sheepdog. Well, look, Wells, you're criticizing Wells, but Trevino's the same. It's not like he's been any better, right, Ken? I mean, let's just call it. Let's just call it out. If you're going to say Wells is bad, um, Trevino hasn't been any better. Let's be honest. Backing up veterans, the backups vets at this point should be Verdugo, DJ, Trevino, and Glaber. Play Wells, Dominguez, Jones, Peraza, Vivas. Get rid of the rest. Hey. If anyone knows what's happening with Soto, it's Jordan the Barber. The guy knows a lot of what's going on with Soto. Yeah, but I get that, but I still would rather hear from Hal and Cashman. I mean, those are the voices of the Yankees. Oh yeah, Jeter's enforcer, 100%. Thank you, Eunice. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah. Thank you, Brad. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. 700 folks. I mean, I feel it's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if he'll defer money. Soto's the type of guy I think he would want his money up front. This is okay. I didn't know he was a second baseman. I honestly did not know that. Because we have no young guys at third base to fill that role. Well, yeah, we don't. But to Ken's point, though, with the whole thing with the Diaz, and again, the Yankees have a ton of catchers. I don't think they need a catcher, but that's having that veteran presence, right? It's the same thing with Bregman. You have that veteran presence. I'm not saying the Yankees should go out and get Bregman, but I'm just trying to understand what everybody's trying to tell me. And Ken, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you for the kind words, Ken. You've been one of my best subscribers. I know sometimes you and I I don't want to say get into a heated argument. Sometimes we may not always agree on everything, but still it's always a very civil conversation, and I do appreciate that. True. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 800. Thank you, Stephen B. Thank you so much. Yeah, you've been a great supporter of mine as well. Thank you. So yeah, folks, let's got to 700. Thank you all so much. Let's get this channel out to 800. And this channel isn't just for Yankees fans. All baseball fans of any team. I don't care what team you support, what team you like. You're all welcome to come and join in on the conversation. Hope they don't give Soto 11 years. Trout, A-Rod, Miguel Cabrera, and Griffey Jr. had a crazy great 32 front load that contract. Yeah, we'll see what that contract looks like. I think we could get Bregman some other pieces like two pitchers and another hitter. Then for sure, I got you. Yeah, no, you're good, Ken. I got you. I mean, do what you got to do. Austin Wells is in the 79 percentile fielding run value, so fans like Ken need to do some research. I need to get you and Ken together, Li, on a freaking panel. That way, you all could hash out your arguments and hash out your differences. Because Austin Wells is just a hot topic. Laughing over Barber insight on Soto. Like I said, I'd rather hear it from Hal Steinbrenner and Brian Cashman. Li, I wouldn't go that far. Ken has a lot of knowledge when it comes to the sport of baseball and on the Yankees. He's older than you and I. Just gonna throw that out there. Sheepdog, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's continue rolling, folks. Let's get this channel to 800. We have a lot of shortstops, and one of them can move to third. Yeah. Ken versus Li. Who will win? I don't know. That'll be interesting. Play less and play well is more. NFE. I did win at bingo yesterday. Good job, man. Congrats. Murakami. I mean, so Li now wants Murakami, or Li's been wanting Murakami, but he was at one point he was saying we don't need a first baseman, but he wants Murakami. All right. Old Sarge, salute to you, sir. How are you, Old Sarge? Thank you so much, Jorge Leon. Yeah, my pleasure, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you there. Back It Up Binge. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys subscribe to Back It Up Binge, folks, and make sure you guys subscribe to all the other content creators. Oh, dude, trust me, I'm always going to remember the loyal subscribers there, Charles Barkley. I know you're one of them. I know there's a bunch of you in here. So if I get to 10K, man, I'm gonna remember every single one of you. That is no joke. Yeah, I'm grateful, folks. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Old Sarge. Oh, sticking and stabbing, hooking, boom, 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 jabbing, boom. There you go. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Nosebleed Section. Thank you. All right. Well, like I said, if his personal barber is talking about this, fine. You know, if he's saying these things, fine. You know, but I still want to hear from Hal and Cashman personally. Yeah, I don't know what's for Chow later, man. I don't know. We'll talk about that at the pregame, which is going down today, folks. So make sure you all tune in to the pregame. I will be doing a pregame show, and I will be ending this stream here shortly because there are things that I need to take care of after I'm done with the stream. So, but I will go live for the pregame, and I hope to see all of you there. That way we can have some fun at the pregame and talk about what we're gonna chow on. I know yesterday I had some New York style pizza, and yes, there is a spot here that has actual New York style pizza, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It feels like home. You know, all season he's already on record as saying Soto needs to be a Yankee for life, and yep, Hal did say that. Pregame will be at 5:00 Eastern Standard Time. Feels like a T-bone and Rolling Rock days. So yeah, Back It Up Binge. So you know, I go live a lot for the pre-games before the Yankees start playing, and you know, I go ask for everybody's predictions, and the last thing I ask is what's everybody having for dinner or lunch, or what are you all snacking on? That's like the most fun part for me because it's interesting to see what people are cooking up or what they're going to order for food. Yeah, pregame will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I remember thinking of starting my own channel. There was a lot of hesitation. I wasn't really sure, but here I am now. And that message. Yeah, so this is a message to LI. Agree, age doesn't make anyone smarter, but 25 years in the game between coaching and playing at the D1 level doesn't make anyone an idiot either. Analytics is fine, but not the end all either. All right. Well, Ken has made his statement. No, I won't be calling the game today. Okay. And Charles Barkley, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Will Warren had an excellent game yesterday. Looked great out there. Thanks, Frank Rivera. Yeah, you've been rocking with me for quite some time now. I know I met you before the channel even started. Um, so because I've met you on a few other channels, and yeah, Frank, you rock, bro. Thank you. But yeah, with yesterday's win, man, I hope it does light a fire under these guys. I hope it does. I really do. You know, but I'm gonna call it here, folks. I'm gonna call it here. And I'm going to say thank you all for coming on. Thank you all for rocking with me. Thank you so much for the memberships, for the super chats, for the buy me a coffees. I mean, all the support that you all give me, that you all give to me is greatly appreciated. And real quick before I close it out, CT Cards, good to see you, man. I hope you are doing well, CT Cards. I hope everything with your recovery, hopefully that's all going great. So I hope things are going really, really good for you, man. No, shut up, Brad. I'm not running away from the little people. The only person I'm running away from, Brad, is you and the kangaroos. That's who I'm running away from. Just kidding, man. I love you, man. I love you. But now thank you all for coming on. I will see you all later for the pregame. Hope to see all of you there. So let's rock out. And thank you all for the kind words. Just broke 700 subscribers. Let's get this channel to 800. Let's continue growing this channel, folks. I want to make this channel big. So thank you for all 700 of you. Thank you so much. Like I said, thank you all for tuning in. I had a lot of fun this morning, and I'll see you all later for the pregame. Hope to see all of you there. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Subscribe to the channel as always, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good day. Let's go Yankees.